live at Woodlands, Thanksgiving for a big matchup between the College Park Cavaliers and Conroe Tigers. We're about now less than 30 minutes away from kickoff on this beautiful afternoon. Cavaliers come in with a 5-1 record. They're undefeated in district play, looking to go 3-0 with a victory today. Conroe coming in at 500. They have a 3-3 record. They're looking for their first district win. They come in at 0-2. Nearly got their first win last week, but they were on the losing end of a 1918 matchup with Grand Oaks. And the Cavaliers coming off a big win against Woodlands last week, 24-7. The state rankings for these teams would favor the Cavaliers coming into tonight's game. They're ranked 141st in the state. Conroe comes in at 298. Of all the 6A schools, College Park ranked 60th. Conroe ranked 16 in Region 2. The Cavaliers come in ranked 26th, with Conroe at 56. However, Conroe averaging just under 29 points a game, whereas College Park coming in averaging 25 points a game. So a pretty good matchup on paper. It should be an exciting game this afternoon. Very warm out there, 82 degrees right now. Sun directly overhead, bright skies. It'll be a perfect day to catch some high school football action. On the Conroe sideline, Jalen Williams is the quarterback who's leading Conroe football this year with 1,052 yards in the air and another 472 yards on the ground rushing. He's thrown for 9 touchdown passes, he's rushed for 2 against 6 interceptions. He also comes in with a 62% completion percentage. Running back Jordan O'Neal handles most of the carries out of the backfield. He's carried for 30 times and 227 yards this year. That's a 7.6 yard per carry average.
Should an emergency occur, instructions will be provided through public address system. Public safety personnel dispersed to the stadium may also provide instructions to fans. It is important for people to remain calm and follow through the instructions. If there is a total loss of power, please stay seated and school district staff will provide further directions. Under special circumstances for safety purposes, fans may be required to evacuate the stadium. Should this occur, please follow the directions provided through the public address system and leave in a calm, orderly fashion through the nearest gate. Should a weather event develop, information and warnings will be provided through the stadium public address system. After an event would cause you to leave the stadium, you would be readmitted to the stadium once it's safe. To report a public safety issue, please inform a CISD police officer or school official. Lastly, please remember, if you see something, say something.
Good evening, football fans, and welcome to tonight's game. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the UIL. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all of the players and students have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve excellence. This facility is also following COVID-19 risk mitigation guidelines, as recommended by the UIL and state authorities. We ask that as a spectator, you help slow the spread of COVID-19 by wearing a face covering at all times unless consuming food or drink, maintaining at least 6 feet of distancing at all times from other groups and individuals outside of your household, and washing or sanitizing your hands often and avoiding touching your eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. We also ask that as a spectator, you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, trainers, cheerleaders, dancers, and musicians have put forth. Cheer them on, applaud them, but do not, through any of your actions, cause them to doubt the value of their hard work. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and schools. While your sportsmanlike actions may play only a small part in the outcome of this game, it will play a greater role in continuing to encourage competitive athletics. The game officials have been mutually agreed upon by school officials from both schools. Their role is not unlike any of those players, coaches, teachers, and school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics that further refine their understanding of the game. We ask you, as students, parents, and citizens, to demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility. Enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to beautiful Woodlands Bank Stadium, home field of your College Park Cavaliers. For another night of the finest football played in America, Texas high school football. This afternoon, 6A Region 2, District 13 contest features the visiting team, the Conroe Tigers, versus the Woodlands College Park Cavaliers. Superintendent of Schools for Conroe ISD is Dr. Curtis Knoll. Conroe ISD Athletic Director is Mr. Danny Long. The principal of Conroe High School is Dr. Rakasha Smith. And the principal of College Park High School is Dr. Mark Merle. Texas high school football is known around the country for the great athletes who participate in UIL activities, but it is also known for the quality of character and leadership exhibited by their coaches. The head coach for Conroe High School is Mr. Cedric Hardeman. And the head coach for your Cavaliers is Mr. Lonnie Madison. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the center of the field. Before each game, members of the Good Sportsman League meet and exchange gifts that symbolize friendliness and good sportsmanship between the two schools. Representing Conroe High School, Cedric Johnson, Senior Class President. And representing College Park, Riley Horn, Chloe Garcia, Zoe Luckett, and Alexa Saga. No football game will be quite complete without one group of young people that really add to the total enjoyment of tonight's activities. Naturally, these are the cheerleaders. Representing the Conroe Tigers, coached by Lindsay Oldenburg, Courtney Campos, and Gabriella Lynn. Junior Amber Maraviglia. Sophomore Gabby Guardo. Senior Alyssa Martinez. Sophomore Kaylin Petronella. Senior Piper Birmingham. Junior Fabiana Duran. Senior Captain Haley Smith. Junior Leah Lawhorn. Senior Katie Cannon. Junior Alyssa Casterjohn. Senior Abigail Russell. Junior Emily Park. Senior Katia Sanchez, Cheerleader of the Week. Junior Abigail Adams. Sophomore Allison Gray. Sophomore Cooper Cannon. And Tambo the Tiger. And now for your College Park varsity cheerleaders. Carly Bentley. Allie Bonaventure. Tara Bordonsky. Emma Buyakama. Sydney DeBoer. Nadia English. Kira Fincher. Krista Freeman. Bailey Hanners. Mackenzie Hazen. Ashley Hensley. Georgia Hicks. Charter Hoops. Zoe Luckett. Paige McDonald. Sadie McDowell. Mackenzie Noyes. Maddie Rosales. Aiden Shield. And mascot, Calvin the Cavalier. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand? We ask that you take a moment to consider in your own way the safety of the players and the participants in this contest, the sportsmanship that will be displayed, and everyone's safe return home. Please join in a moment of silence. Thank you. And if you would, please remain standing for the playing of the school songs. First, the school song of Conroe High School.
And now, the school song of College Park High School. Thank you. You may be seated.
It's not enough to be the leader in robotic-assisted procedures if we're not by your side for every step of your recovery, guiding you back to what makes you, you. Because it's not enough to replace your knee if we're not getting you to the moments that can't be replaced. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Resilience, strength, teamwork. We're no strangers to disaster, and our spirit is even bigger than our state. We're Montgomery County's hometown bank, Wood Forest National Bank, with over 25 area locations to assist you. Proudly celebrating 40 years in business and supporting community partners such as Conroe Independent School District, Montgomery County Food Bank, Wood Forest Food Bank Center, Montgomery County Habitat for Humanity, Wood Forest Center.
What if everyone could heal like a pro? As the official healthcare provider for the Houston Texans, we use our experience to treat every patient with the same elite level of care. Studying the human body at its peak to better treat it when it's not. That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Shopping for a new or used vehicle? Or just looking for a place for good, reliable service? Go with the name you know. Gullo Ford, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Toyota. The Gullo family has been serving the Conroe Woodlands area since 1970. So the next time you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or just need service, do yourself a favor and go see Gullo Toyota, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Ford. Or log on anytime at GulloAuto.com. Gullo, let's drive.
We're just about 8 minutes from kickoff, getting ready for the teams to get on the field. Coin toss about 7 minutes away. Big district matchup tonight, or this afternoon rather. College Park coming in with a 2-0 district record. Conroe looking for their first district win today, coming in at 0-2. Their overall record is a 500 record at 3-3. Cavaliers come in with an impressive 5-1 record.
One of the colors of the suicide prevention ribbon.
They were winners last week over Willis, 24-7, while Conroe trying to rebound after a 1918 loss to Grand Oaks. Cavaliers led by head coach Lonnie Madison. Conroe Tigers head coach Cedric Hardiman.
This world is better with you in it.
We're looking forward to an exciting district game this afternoon. Beautiful weather for this one. Great opportunity to watch Texas high school football on a Saturday afternoon. College Park sporting their dark blue jerseys, silver pants and silver helmets. Conroe with the gold pants, white jerseys, and black helmets. Both teams out of the locker room waiting to make their dramatic entrances. Partly cloudy skies out here, but it is bright and sunshiny. Hard to think of a better place to be this afternoon. I got my 9 holes of golf in this morning and 6A Texas football this afternoon. It couldn't be a better Saturday. The Cavaliers come in ranked 26th in Region 2. Conroe 30 spots behind them at 56. And then in the 6A ranks, College Park coming in ranked 60th, while Conroe well behind them at 116. If you go off the rankings, this game favors College Park, but I think it'll be a pretty even matchup. College Park averaging 25 points a game, Conroe just about 29 points a game. Conroe Tigers making their entrance, led by quarterback Jalen Williams, not to be confused with wide receiver Lewis Williams or wide receiver Jace Williams. Quarterback Jalen Williams coming in, averaging 210 yards a game through the air, 9 touchdowns against 6 interceptions, 62% completion percentage, and 1,000 yards on the season so far. Here come your Cavaliers with their 5-1 overall record, and sitting at 2-0 in the district, sharing the top spot in the standings with the Woodlands, who improved their district record to 3-0 and 4-2 overall. Oak Ridge at 2-1 in district play, Grand Oaks at 1-2, Conroe 0-2 district play, and Willis dropped to 0-3 after a loss last night against Oak Ridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for our national anthem. All men should remove their hats, and everyone should
And we'll
stand
pause a beat
and
for the
place their
national
hand
anthem.
over their heart in honor of our great country. Today's colors are being presented by the College Park Marine Corps ROTC, Texas Flag Rifle Bearer Cadet Staff Sergeant Kendall Preen, Texas Flag Bearer Cadet Captain Carla Reyes, National Ensign Cadet First Sergeant Elizabeth Fleming, National Ensign Rifle Bearer Cadet First Lieutenant Jalen Casino,
presented by the junior ROTC, I believe, of the Marine Corps. Just a tick over 1 minute till we get this game started, so we'll wait on the coin toss. Want to mention our game day sponsor, Buckaloo Chevrolet. Buckaloo Chevrolet has been doing business in this community for 55 years. You don't stay in business that long without great prices, selection, and services. It's a better buy at Buckaloo in Conroe. It's going to be a warm start for a middle of November high school football game, but I'd take the 82 degrees over what they've got going in my hometown of St. Louis, where I think they're about 50 degrees and raining. So 82 with sunny skies is preferable to that any day, and that's what we're looking at as we're getting ready to get started. Both sidelines anxiously awaiting the coin toss. It looks like the Cavaliers will be sending Kurt Evangelister to represent them at this coin toss. Conroe defensive back Lane Odell waiting on their sidelines. And the rest have decided they're ready for this coin toss.
In the center field of play, the
Cavaliers also have Hunter Garcia,
officials will be meeting for the traditional coin toss.
Paulo Dongola, and William
Captain
Isenblitter
for the Tigers,
representing their side of the ball on this coin toss.
Captain for your Cavaliers, number 27, Kurt Evangelister.
So College Park wins the toss. They defer to the second half. Conroe going to elect to receive. And it looks like they may defend the north end zone in this first quarter of play. And we are ready to get started here at beautiful Wood Forest Bank Stadium. Thank you to everybody who's joining us for this afternoon broadcast. Hard to think of a better way to spend a Saturday afternoon if you're a fan of either of these teams. And this will prove to be an important district matchup. Again, as Conroe's looking for their first district win, but they can right the ship with a victory this afternoon. Cavaliers can improve to 3-0 in district play with a win. Tigers have 2 receivers back for this kickoff inside the 10-yard line. Ball is on the tee. The clock is showing 12, and we're ready to get started. Kickoff is high, fairly deep into the end zone. This will be a touchback. Conroe will start on their 25-yard line as they'll look to get off to a quick start against this Cavalier defense. Jalen Williams is the quarterback behind center for Conroe. He'll have Jordan O'Neal in the backfield with him. 2 wide receivers to his right. He's got a wide receiver to his left. He puts wide receiver Payne in motion. That's who gets the ball. And it's a pass down the middle of the field, incomplete.
The pass attempt is incomplete. It's broken up by number 3, Joseph Golden.
Joseph Golden on the coverage for the Cavaliers. Coming up 2nd and 10. And this formation shows an empty backfield as O'Neal, the running back, lines up in the slot on the left side. Puts a wide receiver in motion. And that's who will get the ball behind the line of scrimmage. The ball is dropped. They'll call it a catch. He was able to fall on it. That was wide receiver Payne with the reception. But a loss of 3 yards brings up 3rd and 13 for Conroe. Quarterback Williams directing traffic. 2 wide receivers on either side. Jordan O'Neal in the backfield. Drops back to pass, looks to his left, scrambles out of the pocket, looking downfield, finds his man across the center of the field. It's complete. Brings it up to the 50-yard line and across to the 40. He's got some blockers on his left-hand side. If he picks up the blocks, he could take it. He is caught from behind at about the 11-yard line. They'll spot him closer to the 15 as he stepped out of bounds close to the 14-yard line. So a big completion on 3rd down. Conroe 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Empty backfield. Williams in shotgun, puts the wide receiver in motion. Options the handoff, quarterback keeper. He's looking for room to run. He's got really nowhere to go, and he's brought down maybe a half-yard past the line of scrimmage. They'll spot it at about the 13-yard line, and it'll be 2nd and 9. Williams in shotgun with 3 wide receivers to his left. That's where he's going to look. Plenty of time to throw, looks across the middle. That pass well defended and incomplete. Joshua Denman, the intended target. Joseph Golden on the coverage for the Cavaliers. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 9. Tigers with a big 3rd down conversion on the previous sets of downs, and they'll be looking to do the same here. 2 wide receivers on either side. Jordan O'Neal in the backfield with Williams. the sideline for adjustments. Looks like they might have to use a timeout here. And it's timeout Conroe. They'll use their first timeout of the game. Conroe ISD would like to thank the press box sponsors for the 2020 season: BJ's Restaurant, Portofino Shopping Center in Shenandoah, Buca de Beppo and the Portofino Shopping Center in Shenandoah, Buffalo Wild Wings, Portofino Shopping Center, Shenandoah, Chili's of the Woodlands, College Park, Chick-fil-A, Culver's in Conroe, HEB Conroe Market and Harper's Trace, Manny's Barbecue in Conroe, McKenzie's Barbecue in Conroe, Raising Cane's of Conroe, the Woodlands and Rayford Road, Red Robin of the Woodlands, Russo's New York Pizzeria Conroe, Spectrum in Oak Ridge, Spring Creek Barbecue in the Portofino Shopping Center, Shenandoah, Texas Roadhouse Conroe, Vernon's Country Catfish in Conroe, and Wings and More also in Conroe. And a special thanks to Domino's Pizza for sponsoring the press box tonight. So Conroe getting things straight, coming out of this timeout, looking to convert on 3rd and 9. Ball on the College Park 13-yard line. Jalen Williams is quarterback in shotgun. He takes the snap and rolls to his left. He's looking to find a receiver, looking for room to move. He rolls to his right. Now he's going to keep it, looking for the end zone. He gets the edge, and he's in for a touchdown. So Conroe, the first to strike this afternoon on their first possession. Good for 6, pending this extra point attempt. Josue Santos, the kicker for Conroe. It's a high snap, but the hold is good, and the kick is up and good. 7-0, Conroe leads. College Park will be getting their first series, and they'll try to match that score with one of their own. So Jalen Williams seems to be the engine that keeps this Conroe team going, responsible for, of course, all those passing yards, but also a significant player in their running game. I would venture to say he actually leads the team in rushing with 472 yards on the season to starting running back Jordan O'Neill's 227 yards on the season. Cavaliers getting ready to receive. They'll put 2 men back, both inside the 10-yard line. Awaiting the kickoff. College Park defending the south end zone to start this game. The kick is high. It's towards the sideline. It's called for a fair catch at the 31, maybe 32-yard line. So that'll give College Park a bit of a shorter field. Good field position to start on their first series. Let's see where the official spot will be. They'll put it at the 32. And Ty Buckman behind center for the Cavaliers takes the snap. It's a play action pass. He throws to his right. It is swatted down at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. It looks like perhaps linebacker Rodell with the swat for the Tigers. Bring up 2nd and 10. Dylan D'Angelo in the backfield with Buckman. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. It's a handoff. D'Angelo lowers his shoulder, brings it up to about the 35-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Cavaliers. So the Cavaliers using the huddle, and you don't see that very often, as these teams are apt to run a version of a hurry-up offense. But they break the huddle. Wide receiver in motion from the left into the slot on the right. Quarterback snap, and he rolls to his right, finds his receiver. It looked like the receiver had slipped and not able to get up in time to receive that incomplete pass. And that'll bring up a 4th down. So a quick series for the Cavaliers as they'll be forced to punt with the ball on their own 35-yard line. Conroe with 1 man back. He's cheating to the left sideline. Let's see if they know that that's where it's going, and it is exactly where that punt will go. Over his head, touches at the 10, and then takes a Cavaliers bounce out of bounds at the 2.5-yard line. So a great punt to put Conroe in very difficult field position on their 2nd possession of the game. They'll start at the 3-yard line. So you really couldn't ask for a better punt than that. Good special teams play for College Park. Jalen Williams, the quarterback for Conroe, will be in shotgun in the end zone. The snap and a handoff up the middle to number 34, Jordan O'Neal. He'll get some positive yards there and give them some breathing room. Ball up to about the 8-yard line. He'll bring up 2nd and 5. O'Neal in the slot to the right, so it's an empty backfield for Williams. Puts his receiver in motion, so they've got 4 to the right. It's going to be a quick pass, a wide receiver screen. He's able to fight his way up to the 15-yard line. That's good enough for a 1st down. Lewis Williams with the reception. He leads the team with 566 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns on the season. Conroe at the line, 2 wide receivers on either side. O'Neal in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw to his right. Pass complete along the sideline. And that'll get the ball up to about the 24-yard line, just short of the 1st down. Connor's looking at 2nd and 1. They'll go with an empty backfield. Williams has 3 wide to his left, 2 wide receivers on his right. Takes the slot from the right, puts him in motion, and now back, and it's a quarterback keeper. He's going to look for some room up the middle, cuts it either direction, can find no breathing room, and brought down. They're going to mark it at close to the 25 rather, but that's going to be close to a 1st down. And they'll call it a 1st down officially. So a clean set of downs for this Conroe offense. And this drive started at the 3. They've gotten it out to the 25-yard line. It's a play-action pass. He's looking downfield, going deep across the middle. Pass is complete to Lewis Williams, and they bring it onto the College Park side of the field down to the 41-yard line. It's another set of downs for Conroe. They'll clear the backfield. Running back O'Neal in the slot to the right. Wide receiver in motion from left to right. He takes the handoff. He's got some blockers, cutting it on the right side down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of about 5 or 6 yards. We'll call it 6, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 4. The Tigers offense coming out in this 1st quarter and seem to be clicking. They'll go with another empty backfield. O'Neal, the running back, is split wide left. It looks like they're going to throw to the left. This pass complete to Jalen Williams. And he's brought down right at that first down marker on the 30-yard line. And that'll bring up another clean set of downs for the Conroe offense. 1st and 10 from the 30. They like to move O'Neal all over the field. He's now setting up wide right, empty backfield. Jalen Williams with the snap, looking across the middle, has a wide receiver wide open. Pass is complete. He's met immediately by College Park defender and brought down at the 24-yard line. A gain of about 6 yards. Second and 4. O'Neal in the backfield. Wide receiver in motion. Wide receiver takes the handoff. He's going to his left, and he's actually brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of about 2 yards. And that'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Tigers. Ball on the Cavalier 26-yard line. Getting the play from the sideline. 3 wide receivers to the right, none to his left. It is going to be a pass. He drops back, looks across the middle, has a man in the end zone, and overthrows him by about 2 yards. I believe that was Jordan Thomas, the intended target for Conroe. That'll bring up 4th and 6. Jalen Williams still out there. Not sure if they're going to send in the kicking team. It doesn't really look like it, as they're going to try to convert here on 4th and 6. Six seconds on the game clock, or the play clock rather. Down to 3, 2, 1. They're going to have to use a timeout. So timeout Conroe, their second of this half, as they contemplate what they're going to do here on 4th down. Conroe ISD would like to thank our anchor partners for their support: Buckaloo Chevrolet, Woodforest National Bank, Memorial Hermann, the Woodlands Medical Center, Houston Methodist, the Woodlands Hospital, and Gullo Auto Group. Just under 5 minutes left in the quarter. Conroe leads 7-0, and they're marching down the field. They started this drive on their own 3-yard line after being pinned back by a good punt from College Park Special Teams unit. But they're able to advance the ball, and they're now on the College Park side of the field. Ball spotted at the 26. They need 6 yards to pick up this first down, and they're going to go for it here on 4th down. 3 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. He's putting a wide receiver in motion, then into the backfield. He pitches it. It's a pass, so a pitch and a pass. Jordan O'Neal, the intended target. The pass was not really that close, so it'll be a turnover on downs in College Park. We'll get their second series of the game, starting at their own 26-yard line. A quick 3 and out on their first possession. They'll try to get something started here. Ty Buckman in shotgun, hands it off. And D'Angelo met immediately in the backfield for a loss of about 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 12. They break the huddle with a wide receiver on either side and D'Angelo in the backfield. It's going to be a play action pass to the right side. Pass is bobbled but complete and then brought down at the original line of scrimmage at the 26-yard line.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
Michael Perry, the fullback, with the reception. This will be a 3rd and 10. For the Cavaliers, who need this first down to prevent their second 3 and out of the game. Slot receiver in motion from the left. Sets up on the right, D'Angelo in the backfield. Quarterback drops, looks deep. This wide receiver was covered and the pass was complete, and there's a flag on the play. There was definitely contact before that ball was caught. It was really an incredible catch as he had defenders on either side of him. So it is a pass interference call, but it appears to have been declined because this ball is spotted where that pass was complete. So either way, it is a first down and a huge conversion for College Park to keep this drive going. Ball on the Conroe 45-yard line. Wide receiver in motion, and it's a quarterback keeper. By design, he brings it up to the 40-yard line. Brought down after a 5-yard carry. Second down and 5 yards to go to pick this up. Quarterback Ty Buckman behind center for College Park. It's a handoff to D'Angelo, takes up the middle, finds some breathing room and cuts it upfield. Up to the 32-yard line, good enough for a first down. So after that big 3rd down conversion, the College Park offense seems to have gotten their feet under them, so to speak. They break huddle with 3 wide receivers. 2 to his right. He takes the slot receiver, puts him in motion to the left. It's going to be a pass play. He's rolling to his left and has nobody to throw to. Tries to make some positive yards, but brought down out of bounds just behind the line of scrimmage at the 33-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 11. Same formation. And it's an option handoff. Quarterback keeper brings it to the 30. There's flags all over the field. The first one came from behind the Cavaliers line of scrimmage, and I suppose that would indicate a holding call. I think that's what we're going to see here. So a 10-yard holding penalty. Put this ball back at about the 42-yard line, and they'll get that 2nd down over. But they're looking at a long 2nd and 21. They'll line up under center for this snap. Fake handoff with a pitch to the wide receiver who is in motion. He's brought down from behind. This is going to be a flag on a horse collar tackle as he's brought down out of bounds at the 35-yard line. But I think that's the call we're going to see. So that is a personal foul penalty on the horse collar tackle and a 15-yard penalty that should probably step this off to the 20-yard line. So close to the 20, they'll mark it at the 21. And that personal foul penalty followed the holding penalty that put them back. So an exchange of pretty significant penalties. And College Park is looking at a new set of downs from the Conroe 21-yard line. Buckman back in the shotgun formation. He's going to roll to his right. He's looking across to his left. He's got his wide receiver open at the 2. And did he break the plane? They say yes. He got the ball over. Touchdown, College Park. Tight end Cody Maladenka. I'm sure I butchered it, but I tried Cody. The junior tight end with the receiving touchdown. Gets College Park on the board and looking to tie it at 7 with this point after try. The hold is down and the kick is up. The extra point is good. We're tied at 7, folks, with 1:16 left in this quarter. And we've got ourselves a good football game here at Woodforest Bank Stadium on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. So you see him reach over just before going out of bounds, breaking the plane. I want to mention our game day sponsor, Buckaloo Chevrolet. Buckaloo Chevrolet, one brand, one dealership for 55 years. When you do business with Buckaloo, you're doing business with family. So better buy at Buckaloo in Conroe. District games are always exciting. The Cavaliers are undefeated in district play. And Conroe's looking for their first district win. And so far we have a great matchup. So Conroe has 2 back on the goal line to receive this kickoff. College Park side set up and ready. The kick is up and high. It's going to go into the end zone. So it'll be a touchback, and Conroe will start from their own 25-yard line. So the Conroe offense has shown an ability to move the ball today. And their last drive ended on a turnover of downs as they opted to go for it on a 4- and 5- or 6-yard play deep in College Park territory. They come ready with 3 wide receivers bunched to the left. It's a play action pass. Quarterback rolls to his right, finds his receiver. It's complete to Lewis Williams down to the 38-yard line. And enough for a first down as they quickly get to the line of scrimmage. Williams communicating with his offensive line. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left, 1 wide right. O'Neal in the backfield with him. Slot receiver in motion. Sets up behind the quarterback, and now it's an option play. He decides to keep it, and he scrambles his way up to the 45-yard line. There's a lot of movement and motion on that play. Wide receiver became his pitch option, and Jalen Williams decides to keep it on that carry. It's 2nd and 5 from the 45. Quarterback rolls to his left. He's looking downfield, has a man and overthrows him. Joshua Denman, the intended target. So 3rd and 4. They need to get the ball to the 49-yard line to convert this 3rd down. And they'll go with an empty backfield. Williams takes the snap. He looks to his left. He's got time in the pocket. He fires left, finds his wide receiver right at that first down marker. They cannot bring him down. He escapes the tackle, then fumbles it. The fumble is recovered immediately by Conroe. So he had plenty of time to throw. Throws a little high. So we're through 1 quarter of play. The score is tied at 7.
Hi, it's Donnie Buckaloo from Buckaloo Chevrolet, home of the Better Buy. Buckaloo Chevrolet is here to help you with all your transportation needs. Visit us in Conroe or shop BuckalooChevrolet.com. See you soon.
It's a better buy at Buckaloo.
We're getting ready for the start of the second quarter here. Conroe ISD would like to thank our founding partners for their support: Shenandoah Municipal Development District, Richmond Realty Group, Consolidated Communications, Lone Star College, Artavia, CHI, St. Luke's Health, the Woodlands Sports Medicine Center, and Sam Houston State University. Some of the clouds are disappearing. It seems to be getting brighter by the minute out here at Woodforest Bank Stadium. A gorgeous afternoon for 6A Texas high school football. And in this district matchup, we're tied at 7. We're ready to get underway. Second quarter, and they're going to blow this play dead, and a late flag comes in. And it's a false start penalty against the Tigers. So they'll step off 5 yards here. And Conroe will start the second quarter at the College Park 48-yard line. It is first down. It'll be 1st and 15. Quarterback Jalen Williams in shotgun, joined in the backfield by running back Charles Kibble. Drops back to pass, looking to his right, finds his running back in the backfield, makes a move to the sideline, jukes the first tackler, and brings it up to the 40-yard line before being forced out of bounds at the 40, so past the original line of scrimmage. So a good move to evade that first tackler. And a good positive yardage gain on that play brings up 2nd and 7. Snap is clean. It's a quarterback keeper, and he's brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll mark it at the 34. That brings up a 3rd and 1. Conroe quickly to the line. 2 wide receivers on either side. Shotgun snap. Handoff up the middle. And enough for the first down. Brings up to the 32. Kibble with the carry. Williams now with 2 in the backfield with him. 3 wide receivers. It's a pitch to number 13, who's looking to throw. He's going into the end zone, well covered. This play is intercepted by College Park. Brought up to the 15 and forced out of bounds at the 19. So this was a tipped pass. And 2 College Park players right there. And a very heads-up play to come down with this interception. So you've got to give credit to Evangelister, the senior defensive back, with that big interception for the Cavaliers. So Conroe was marching downfield, and a big turnover swings the momentum a bit to the Cavaliers side, and they'll try to capitalize on that turnover here. Shotgun snap, looks immediately to his right, finds his receiver, shakes off his first tackler and brings it up to the 25-yard line. Mason Colmbrick, the junior wide receiver, on the reception. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4 yards. Or actually about 2nd and 3 to get this first down. Puts his wide receiver in motion. That's who gets the handoff, number 22 with the spin, move, and brings it back to the original line of scrimmage. That's actually the running back, Dylan D'Angelo, lined up in the slot and brought in motion. So a big 3rd down. They'll need 4 yards to convert, and this is coming off that big interception, so they definitely want to keep this drive going to get some points off that turnover. Breaking the huddle with a bit of a tight formation, 2 wide receivers, 1 on either side. It's going to be an option play. Quarterback keeps, tucks, and finds the first down yardage he needed up to about the 31-yard line, and that'll move the chains for the Cavaliers. Buckman commanding the huddle. College Park at the line. Slot receiver on his left. D'Angelo in the backfield. Puts the tight end in motion. Pass is complete. He's got blockers. He's going to take it the edge on the left side and forced out of bounds at about the 45, 46-yard line. They'll mark it at the 45. Plenty of yardage for that first down, and they'll move the chains. Junior Calmbrink with the reception. College Park at the line and ready. Wide receiver on the right in motion. Slowly, D'Angelo with the handoff up the middle. He's got the edge on the right side up to the 40-yard line and tackled out of bounds at the 36. They'll mark it at the 35-yard line. Big carry for D'Angelo. So College Park with the interception prior to this drive, trying to convert it into points off of turnovers. From the shotgun, it's a handoff to D'Angelo, who finds a little bit of room up the middle, maybe 2 yards. College Park has the ball now on the Conroe 33-yard line. 2nd down and 8 yards to go. And they're blowing this play. There must be a timeout on the field. Our game day sponsor is Buckaloo Chevrolet, and they are a proud sponsor because they support the community that supported them for 55 years. Combine a great price with selection, great service, you've got a better buy at Buckaloo in Conroe. So that was an official timeout. And we'll resume this at the 33-yard line. Again, 2nd and 8. College Park able to move the ball on this drive following the interception deep in their own territory. D'Angelo takes the handoff, cuts it up the middle, maybe a yard on the carry before being brought down by the Tiger defense. And they're looking at a long 3rd and 8 to keep this drive going.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 8.
They break the huddle with Two wide receivers to his left and one wide right. The slot receiver goes in motion from left to right. Rolls to his right, throws back across his body to his left. It's a screen pass with plenty of blockers in front of him and takes it down inside the 15-yard line before being forced out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A well-designed play. Brings everybody on the defense to the right and then throws across his body. With some good blocking and room to run, Michael Perry, the fullback, with the reception and the yards after catch. So a new set of downs from the Conroe 13-yard line. A wide receiver on either side. From left to right in motion. The handoff goes to D'Angelo. He's got running room, brings it inside the 10-yard line all the way down to about the 6. And that'll make it 2nd and about 4 to convert, so they can pick up a first down without getting into the end zone.
2nd down and 4.
Buckman in shotgun for the Cavaliers. D'Angelo in the backfield with him. Two wide receivers. The handoff goes to D'Angelo. He runs hard up the middle. There's a flag on this play. He got it down to the 3-yard line, which would have been enough for a first down. Let's see what the call is. And it appears to be a holding call. And that's what it's going to be. A hold against College Park. So that's a tough 10-yard penalty, especially considering with that spot probably giving them a first down. They would have been 1st and goal from the 3. But now they're looking at a 2nd and about 13 from the 17-yard line. College Park going to take their first time out of the half. We've got 6 minutes and 43 seconds left in this half. It's a tie game at 7 apiece. It's an absolutely gorgeous day out here at Wood Forest Bank Stadium. Let's see what sort of enthusiastic fans we have with their wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man cam. Say that 3 times real fast. They either don't know that the camera is sweeping them, or they're just so engaged in this game that they don't have time to do the flailing tube man activities for our crowd cam. All right, we're out of the timeout. It's 2nd and 14. The ball is on the Conroe 17. College Park looking to capitalize on a turnover. Slot receiver in motion, 2 wide receivers to his right. He rolls to his right, finds his man. It is complete. He's brought down at about the 11-yard line. Carson Nolan, senior wide receiver, with that reception. And Braden Bradford with the tackle for Conroe. Coming up to the line ready, Martinez in the backfield. To play action pass, looking to his left, looking into the end zone. He has his man. It's intercepted by Conroe and brought out of the end zone. Across the 20-yard line to the middle of the field, across the 40 and brought down. So a huge turnover. Lots of time to pass. Had his man. It hung up a little too long. And Lane Odell with the interception for the Conroe Tigers, and a good return out of the end zone to give Conroe good field position at their own 41-yard line. So College Park with the first interception of the game, unable to convert. And that drive ending with an interception turnover of their own. Conroe going to look to capitalize. And quarterback keeper, he's looking to run, and he's able to make some moves and find some daylight. Just about a 10-yard run there, good enough for a first down across midfield into College Park territory. Jalen Williams is the quarterback in shotgun. Takes the snap, it's a handoff. Up the middle, able to break tackles, breaks through, down to the 30, and out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So that's Charles Kibble with the carry for Conroe. Showing a willfulness on that carry. Ball at the 27, 1st and 10. And quarterback keeper on this option decides not to hand off to Kibble, keeps it himself, brought down at the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 2nd and 10. Williams getting the call from the sideline and directing traffic. He'll have 3 wide receivers to his left. 1 wide right, Kibble in the backfield with him. Waiting in shotgun for the snap, takes it. It's a play action pass. He's looking across the middle. He's got his receiver. It's complete, well covered, but Denman able to come down with the ball. So he had to thread the needle on that pass, as it was well defended. However, that's enough for a first down. Ball on the 15-yard line. Conroe trying to convert the interception into points off of that turnover. Slot receiver in motion. It is a handoff to number 17, Jace Williams, who gets about 2 yards on that carry. Can't find the edge. It'll be 2nd and 8. Jace Williams in the backfield along with Kibble. Jalen Williams, the quarterback. It's a play action pass across the middle. A little bit of contact, just enough to disrupt the route. The wide receiver not close to that. College Park Cavalier defender, closest one to that pass. And it'll bring up a 3rd down. And 8 yards to go to pick up this first down. Shotgun snap, drops back, looks to his left, overthrows his receiver, nowhere close. Jordan Thomas, the intended target. And it looks like they want to get some points off of this, so they're trotting out the field goal unit, as they certainly want to get something off of that turnover. Like to get some points, and they're looking for 3 here. Currently tied at 7. This would be a 31-yard field goal. It's a good snap, good hold, kick is up. Kick is good. It was hard to tell from this angle. It was a bit of a line drive kick, but it's through the upright, and Conroe adds 3 points to make it 10-7 in their favor. We've got 3 minutes and 22 seconds left in this half. College Park with plenty of time to either even this score or take the lead outright before we go to halftime. This has been a fun game so far, with a few big plays and momentum changes. primarily from the turnovers. College Park unable to capitalize on the interception, whereas Conroe able to get 3 points off their ensuing interception. We're ready for the kickoff. College Park all the way back on the goal line. Conroe looks ready. And the kick is high. It's not gonna, that's one actually will go into the end zone. So College Park will let it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll get started on their own 25-yard line.
Ball will be brought out to the 25-yard line. Cavaliers will have first down and 10.
So College Park has 2 timeouts left. Those might come in handy, as they've got 75 yards to navigate with just over 3 minutes left in the first half. They're at the line and ready. It's Buckman in shotgun for the Cavaliers. It's a handoff to D'Angelo, who slips immediately, and that'll be a loss of almost 3 yards.
Number 46 on the stop. That'll bring up second down and 12.
Cavaliers have 2nd and 12. They break the huddle with 2 wide receivers to the right. Slot receiver in motion. It's a play action pass. Quarterback rolls to his right, looks for his receiver, short arms it a bit. And that pass incomplete. Intended for Alex Brigman, the junior wide receiver. So this is a 3rd down. There's a flag on this play, actually. I didn't see when it was thrown. It's right around where the line of scrimmage would have been. So this was against College Park, but the penalty was declined. So the ball will stay on the 23-yard line, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 12. So Conroe unwilling to give up a replay on the down for that penalty yardage, and instead want to force this 3rd down play. From the shotgun, slot receiver in motion. It's a fake handoff, so he's looking to his left. He's hit in the backfield. It's a fumble. Ball comes out on the sack, and they're saying it's a College Park recovery, but that'll bring up 4th down, deep in their own territory. And College Park very fortunate to have recovered that fumble. That would have been an extremely short field for the Conroe Tigers. And Conroe will use their final timeout with just about 2.5 minutes left in this first half. When we come out of this timeout, College Park will be looking at 4th and about 26 yards. And they'll be punting from their 9-yard line. Question: do students in high school know what a guitar is? Electric guitar, air guitar. It would appear that there is a dearth of knowledge when it comes to air guitars. And of course, it's the fault of radio stations for not playing enough guitar music these days. All right, we're back in the action here. College Park will be punting from their own end zone as the ball is on the 9-yard line. Conroe ready to receive. And they're actually, their return man set up on the 45-yard line. The punt is up and it's pretty good. He's going to recover it clean and try to advance it. Brought down after just a couple of yards, but good field position for Conroe here. From the College Park 42-yard line, they'll have 2 minutes and 17 seconds to try to add to their lead before we go into halftime. Tigers lead 10-7 over the Cavaliers. And they're going to empty the backfield. Jordan O'Neal, the running back, lining up in the slot to Williams's left, and they put him in motion to the right. He's going to go wide right. Shotgun snap. He looks to his right, finds his receiver. It's complete to Lewis Williams and brought down right at the first down marker. They're going to signal first down, and Conroe quickly to the line. 32-yard line is where they'll start this series of downs. And we're inside 2 minutes. O'Neal back in the backfield. Wide receiver in motion from the right to the left. He goes wide left. And they're going to whistle this play dead. It looks like there might have been a timeout called by College Park before the snap. That is their second timeout of the half. We've got 1:45 left. And Conroe will come out of this timeout looking to add to their 10-7 lead. The bands are out of the bleachers and getting set up for their halftime performances, which we will stream for you. So the Cavaliers out of the timeout. Looking to hold Conroe on this possession. And we're ready here. Empty backfield. Jalen Williams in shotgun for the Tigers. Gets the snap, drops back to pass. Looking to his right, looking for the end zone, has a man open, and it's complete for the touchdown. Kylish Payne with the reception. And that'll add 6 to the total for Conroe. Coming out of the tight end, or excuse me, coming out of the timeout with a quick strike into the end zone. Took 7 seconds. And the extra point kick is up. And it is good, so Conroe adds a touchdown to their lead, and they're now up 17-7. So a well-thrown pass and a good route run by Payne, the wide receiver. So I missed the call on that penalty, but the score stands, the extra point stands, so has no effect on the score right now, which stands at 17-7. Conroe's favor. Conroe looking for their first district win. Cavaliers looking to stay undefeated in the district. And the Cavaliers have just over a minute and a half to work with here. And 1 timeout. We'll see how ambitious they are going into the half. I believe College Park will receive the kickoff to start the second half, so that may influence what they want to do here with under 2 minutes left before we go into halftime. So this penalty was against College Park as they're stepping off the penalty on this kickoff. They'll kick from the College Park side of the field. They'll tee it up on the 45. So unless Conroe wants to get kind of clever, then this one will almost certainly go deep into the end zone for a touchback. But you have to think that perhaps you want to try something clever here as you have a short field. And if you were ambitious with an onside kick, the worst that could happen is they'd get the ball on about the 30 or 35-yard line. So they're going to kick it high, and it's going to be called for a fair catch.
Carson Nolan, number 82, with the fair catch.
And this will put the ball up at the 25-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line. First down and 10, Cavaliers.
Cavaliers looking for some points on the board before hitting the locker room for halftime. They're down 10. They've got 1:38 to work with and one timeout. Buckman behind center in shotgun, puts his slot receiver in motion from left to right. The handoff goes to D'Angelo. He cuts it around the right side, finds some running room. A flag comes in. D'Angelo brought down at about the 33-yard line. This one almost certainly coming back. It is a holding call against College Park. So they'll step off 10 yards and they'll get to redo first down. This sort of changes the whole calculus of what you want to do. Trying to pull out all the stops to get that score before the half, or taking your medicine a bit and just trying not to give Conroe a short field in this half. The clock's running, getting close to a minute. They're going to hand it off to D'Angelo. He's looking for some running room up the middle, brings it to the 20-yard line and brought down. Gain of about 5 yards.
He's stopped by number 22, Roman Hamilton. That'll bring up second down and 15.
So College Park really showing no urgency here. Just trying to prevent Conroe from having another series before halftime. They break the huddle with under 10 seconds on the play clock and about 35 seconds on the game clock. They're going to hand it off to D'Angelo, who goes around the left side this time. Finds some positive yardage. It seems to be a fumble recovered by Conroe and brought down at the 34-yard line. So a huge turn and some scuffling going on between the teams results in a flag after the play. If they're offsetting, then this spot will stand. With 23 seconds left, that's a huge turnover. The one thing College Park not wanting to do. So they're communicating with the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on both sides results in offsetting penalties. So this will be Conroe's ball from the 34-yard line, the College Park 34-yard line. So they've got a short field to work with, no timeouts, and just 23 seconds left in the half. So College Park just wants to keep everything in front of them. Jalen Williams in shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to be looking deep. He's got a receiver along the sidelines, finds him complete and out of bounds at the 21. that pass complete to Payne. And very heads-up play as he takes it immediately out of bounds to stop the clock with 17 seconds left and no timeouts. They'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Wide receivers find the side of the ball they're supposed to be on, and that's Jordan O'Neal in the backfield with Jalen Williams. Two wide receivers on either side. The slot receiver on the right in motion to the left. He sets up wide left, the snap. Williams back to pass, looks to his left, scrambles out of the pocket. Now this is dangerous because the clock would keep running unless he does the heads-up thing that he just did and runs out of bounds close to the first down marker. 10 seconds left in the half. They're going to mark this on about the 14-yard line. 2nd and 3 officially, but they're really unable to run because anything short of the end zone would result in the end of the half. Shotgun snap. Williams back to pass. Has plenty of time. Looks to the end zone. Had a man break free, but overthrew him by about 10 yards. Pass incomplete to Lewis Williams, the intended target. 4 seconds left, so they will send out their kicking unit. This will be another 31-yard field goal attempt to match the distance of their previous one. It's a good snap. The hold is good. The kick is blocked. Recovered by the Cavaliers and advanced to the 50-yard line. He's got room to run to the 40, 30. This one's going to be returned all the way into the end zone for College Park as time expires on the half. What an exciting end to the half. As all the momentum had swung in Conroe's favor, they were looking to go up 20-7, but instead, that is a huge 10-point swing as the Cavaliers get the score, and pending this extra point, they'll only be down 3 if the extra point is good. So a huge, huge turn of events on the final play of this half. This kick is up, and it is good for the extra point, and the Cavaliers breathe new life into this game as time expires. The blocked field goal returned for a touchdown makes this score 17-14. Conroe leads as we conclude a very exciting first half here at Woodforest Bank Stadium. Stay with us. We've got the bands at halftime and then an exciting second half waiting for you.
the Week, Mr. Mulapez. Spirit Girl of the Week, Abby Loomis. Golden Girl of the Week, Judith Hernandez. Soko of the Week, Maya Lynch. Officer of the Week, Gisela Sarmento. Social Committee members are Brittany Cameron, Mary Kohler, Amaya Lynch, Mackenzie Walls, Alexis Willard. Military officers, Maureen West, Lieutenant. Gisela Sarmiento, Lieutenant Colonel. Kaylee Knoll, Lieutenant Colonel. Marini Dwyer, Lieutenant Colonel. Savannah Kepler, First Lieutenant Colonel. And Haley Britton, Colonel. The Golden Girls will be performing a Screamer Jazz routine to Sucker. Take it away, Golden Girls!
The battery. Can you just switch to different one? No problem. Not now. Okay.
in Texas since 1900, award-winning Conroe High under the leadership of Principal Dr. Tasha Smith, along with Dr. Curtis Knowles, Superintendent of the Conroe ISD, celebrating 128 years of excellence. Together, we present one of the oldest bands in Texas as it celebrates its 91st birthday this year. Please give a big welcome to the legendary Conroe Tiger Band. Second of the week, our band players. The Houston Texans has chosen the Conroe Tiger Band to be featured in its More Than a Game series, and after following the band at prep rallies and games for 2 weeks, we'll be wrapping up filming next week. Today, the band presents its contest show entitled The Grind. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, celebrating an award-winning band tradition since 1929, please welcome the legendary Conroe Tiger Band.
titles and championships in every activity offered in every decade since 1900. We celebrate our past while working toward the future. Conroe High, a proud tradition of excellence for 120 years. And now, for Conroe alumni and faithful everywhere, stand proud and rejoice in the greatest high school flag song of all time, celebrating America's greatest generation from 1947. Here is Ed Cannon, Tiger Boogie!
love that. Yes.
Are a little different today. Major Ted Harwood, Lieutenant Major Dan Stouffer and Craig Bell, Senior Lieutenant Jason Nichols, Junior Lieutenants Craig Key, Brian Harvey, Lance Hollis and Donald Weitzel. Our Rookie Bob of the Week is Brett Herbert. Our Spirit Bob of the Week is Scott Valesky. And our Bob of the Week is Craig Belt. Bob and Susan on direction of Allison Lauer and Kaylee Trotter. Today, the Bobs and Sues will be forming their halftime routine to My Girl. Take it away, Bobs and Sues. Ladies and gentlemen, now forming on the Wood Forest Stadium field is the mighty Cavalier Marching Band. Your mighty Cavalier Band is under the direction of Mr. Jeff Thorne. Associate Band Director is Ms. Teresa Martin. Percussion Director is Mr. Rob Zavala. And the Color Guard Director is Mr. Lucas Smith. Your Cavalier Band drum majors are Jack Fruit, Nick DeVault, Joseph Doris Rocco, Chloe Garcia, and Mahi Patel. Our section of the week is the Mellophones. Today, our band is excited to show you more of their 2020 performance with our Jupiter movement and our 2020 show titled Planets. And now, get ready to enjoy a great show. It's time to watch these great young men and women show you they are the guardians of this galaxy and perform for you the sights and sounds of the award-winning Cavalier Marching Band. for our Monty Cavalier marching band. We hope you enjoyed the show. Good luck to our band.
Good evening, football fans, and welcome to tonight's game. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the UIL. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all of the players and students have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve excellence. This facility is also following COVID-19 risk mitigation guidelines as recommended by the UIL and state authorities. We ask that as a spectator, you help slow this.
All right, both teams getting back on the field following some very entertaining halftime performances. Take a minute to thank our press box sponsors for the 2020 season: BJ's Restaurant, Portofino Shopping Center here in Shenandoah, Buca de Beppo in the Portofino Shopping Center in Shenandoah, Buffalo Wild Wings in the Portofino Shopping Center in Shenandoah, Chili's of the Woodlands, College Park Chick-fil-A, Culver's in Conroe, HEB Conroe Market in Harper's Trace, Manny's Barbecue in Conroe, McKinsey's Barbecue in Conroe, Raising Cane's of Conroe, the Woodlands and Raven Road, Red Robin of the Woodlands, Russo's Pizzeria in Conroe, Spectrum in Oak Ridge, Spring Creek Barbecue in the Portofino Shopping Center,
Just on here.
Texas Roadhouse Conroe, and a special thanks to Domino's Pizza for sponsoring the press box tonight. We had a very entertaining first half. Conroe with a 3-point lead, 17-14, but College Park with a blocked field goal as time was expiring in the first half, and the blocked field goal returned for a touchdown to bring this game to 3-3 for the Cavaliers, as they now are running onto the field following the halftime. We've got about less than 30 seconds before the team will get set to start this third quarter. So the Cavaliers came into this afternoon's game with a 5-1 record and undefeated in district play at 2-0, while Conroe came in with a 5-1 record coming in at 0-2. Tigers are out on the field with the ball on the tee.
Start the second half. College Park will be receiving from the south end zone.
Start the second half. It's actually warmer now than it was at kickoff. We've got sunny skies. Actually, I got to amend that to say we've got partly cloudy skies. It is very bright out there and 84 degrees.
Back and receive the kickoff.
The second half of this afternoon's action. Appears to be a bit windy out there as well. Trouble keeping the football on the tee, and the flags are blowing. Looks like the wind's coming out of the south. And that's the end zone that the Cavaliers are protecting in this third quarter. 2 men back, right around the 10-yard line. And third time's the charm. Now you got to send somebody out to hold this on the tee. That's what the Tigers will do. Get set to start the second half. This kick is up. It's going to be a lot shorter. And they call for a fair catch at the 32-yard line. That's where College Park will start in this third quarter. So again, it was a 10-point swing at the very end of the first half.
Ball will be spotted at the 32-yard line. First down and 10, Cavaliers.
3 points to their lead. And ended up giving up 7. College Park in shotgun. Slot receiver in motion from left to right. He takes the handoff, takes around the right side, has some running room. Across the middle of the field, past all the defenders, and he's off to the races, folks, from the line of scrimmage. First play from scrimmage results in a touchdown for College Park. 11 seconds off the clock, and they take the lead from Conroe, 20-17. That is what you want to see coming out of halftime. A well-designed play. Brought up along the right sideline. College Park could not ask for a better start to the second half. Try is down, kicked up. Extra point is good. Cavaliers 21, Conroe 17. Quick strike. Scrimmage to start the second half. Results in 7 points. Cavaliers.
Cavaliers 21.
That was Golden Rook, the junior wide receiver, with the handoff and showing his speed along the sideline there as he just outran every defender who had a possibility of catching him. Mistaken, I believe this is College Park's first lead of the game. And Conroe looking to respond with a score of their own. They'll get ready for their first possession in the second half. 2 men back to receive inside the 10-yard line. Ball stays on the tee this time. The kick is up and bobbled, but received at the 1-yard line and advanced to the 10, 15 across the left-hand side of the field to the 20, brought down to the 25-yard line.
Number 17 on the return. Number 15, Journey Booker on the stop for the Cavaliers.
Tigers get the start from their own 25.
Ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line. First down and 10, Tigers.
The Cavaliers as they came out of halftime. Ready to capitalize. Three down lineman for College Park. Jalen Williams in the empty backfield. Looks to throw across the middle. Has his man short. Across the 30. And brought down at the 34-yard line. Very close to a first down. Second and 1.
Andrew Edmondson on the stop. Second down and 1.
Backfield with Williams. 2 wide receivers on either side. Shotgun snap. Option handoff. Quarterback decides to keep. He's brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll give him progress up to the line. That'll bring up third down and a yard to go to pick up this first down.
Third down and 1.
Play comes in from the sideline. The slot receivers switch sides. And Kibble empties the backfield and goes wide right. Williams alone in the backfield in shotgun. Gets the snap, rolls to his right, looking to throw. Short pass complete at the 34. Hit immediately, trying to shake tacklers. play is whistled dead, and it would appear to be short of the first down markers. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Ball will be spotted at the 34. That'll bring up a 4th down. Tough decision. If they don't convert, they're going to park a very short field, and it looks like they're not even contemplating something out the punting unit. Williams stays in at quarterback. Will stay in shotgun. He's got 3 wide receivers to his left. One wide right. Kibble in the backfield. Snap is bobbled a little bit. Quarterback keeper looking for running room. There's a flag on the play. He's brought down short of the first down marker. My guess is this is going to go against Conroe, and then depending on the spot, you would decline the penalty, obviously, to keep the ball on the turnover on downs. If that spot stays. So it was my mistake, as this penalty does go against College Park, hands to the face. And this will be a first down for Conroe. So what looked to be a stop and a turnover on downs in College Park's favor turned out to be a costly penalty against the Cavaliers. Conroe has the ball at their own 49 and a new set of downs. Kibble in the backfield with Williams, takes the snap, drops the pass, keeps his eyes downfield, looking deep across the middle, has a receiver. That ball is nearly intercepted and knocked down by Marcus Scott, the junior defensive back for the Cavaliers. Well defended and nearly intercepted. They got the hand cleanly on this pass. It's a little bit short arm intended for Lewis Williams. Conroe will go with an empty backfield. We'll put the running back Kibble in the slot on the right side. Now he goes in motion. He's going to go wide to the left side, empty backfield. Williams in shotgun. Takes the snap, looks left, fires. Well-timed pass, unable to be tackled and then brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Forward progress on that as he made a move to escape the tackler and brought himself back on the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd and 11 from the 48-yard line. Williams goes back to pass, looking to his right, finds his receiver. It's through the hands of his receiver and drop. Jordan Thomas, the intended target. This will bring up a 4th down and 11. And Conroe will be forced to punt away in this possession. The first drive of the second half. Resulting in a punt. College Park will send one back to receive at the 15-yard line. The snap is good. Punt is up, a little bit short. It's fielded. No fair catch called for. It's bobbled and recovered by Conroe. Although there's no official call on the field right now. There's no fair catch called for, which is curious because everybody was barely down on the return man. Conroe sideline, obviously signaling that it's their ball, but the referees are going to have the final say here.
Cavalier. Yeah, and he did, but he was pushed into the shot.
It is Cavaliers' ball. So it looked to be a fumbled punt return. Actually results in Cavaliers' ball. So they've got it on their own 23-yard line. D'Angelo in motion, but it's a quarterback keeper. He'll just get back to the line of scrimmage. sponsor, Buckaloo Chevrolet. Buckaloo Chevrolet has been doing business in this community for 55 years. You don't stay in business that long without great prices, selection, and services. It's a better buy at Buckaloo.
Buckaloo Chevrolet, one brand, one dealership for 55 years. When you do business with Buckaloo,
There we
you're
go.
doing business
Those
with family.
girls know how to
It's a better buy
for the
at Buckaloo
cameras.
in Conroe.
I must say, last night with the trombone squats in the group, so here's your opportunity, man. Not bad. And we're back in the action here. 2nd and 10. College Park, ball on their own 23-yard line. Waiting for the officials to go. And we're ready. 3 wide receivers to the left. Tight end in motion. Also lines up on the left. In the backfield. Pitch to him. Takes around the left side. Has some blockers on the edge. Brought down at the 27-yard line. Conroe defense has to be happy with that hold as they are forcing the Cavaliers to punt. From fairly deep in their own territory. Ball's on the 27, the snap is good. Punt is up, very high. They're gonna let it bounce at about the 25. This takes a Cavalier bounce and another great punt will be spotted at the 10-yard line. So Conroe pinned back. Deep in their own territory, they'll start the second drive of the second half from their own 10-yard line. Conroe ISD would like to thank our anchor partners for their support of Buckaloo Chevrolet, Wood Forest National Bank, Memorial Hermann, the Woodlands Medical Center, Houston Methodist, the Woodlands Hospital, and Cavalier Kickoff. Gorgeous afternoon here at Wood Forest Bank Stadium. College Park leads 21-17 early in the second half. Conroe's ball from their 10. Wide receiver in motion from the left to the right. Empty backfield. Williams in shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks right. Fakes it. Throws it across the middle. Short arms it. Pass appeared to have hit the turf before being wrangled by the receiver. Kylish Payne, the intended target. Williams trying to throw off defenders with a pump fake there. Can't connect with his man across the middle. Kibble in the backfield. Slot receiver in motion from the right to his left and now going into the backfield. It's a handoff to Kibble, who'll take it up the middle, bruises his way past would-be tacklers and past the 25-yard line down to the 27. And that's plenty for a first down. As the chains move and reset, Conroe gets ready. Emptying the backfield, they put the running back Kibble wide right. Williams takes the snap, he's looking to his right. Scrambling in the pocket, throws across the middle, in and out of the hands of his intended target, Williams. Well defended by the Cavaliers defense. Joseph Golden. The defender for the Cavaliers on that play. This will bring up 2nd and 10. Conroe will stay with the empty backfield. They've actually got 4 wide receivers lined up to his right, and he's got 1 wide left. Man in motion. It's a play action pass, looking across the middle, has his man, but in and out of his hands, and very well defended by Evangelister, the senior defensive back for College Park, right there to break up the pass. You can see number 27 there on the coverage. Almost jumps the pass. 3rd and 10 for the Conroe Tigers at their own 27-yard line. Wide receiver in motion. Pump fakes to him and then sets up the screen play to number 3, who has blockers, takes it on the left side sideline, has plenty of room to run, takes it across the middle of the field, and then cuts back to the sideline, caught from behind and brought down at the 21-yard line. Lewis Williams with the reception and yards after catch. Significant yardage on the College Park side of the field all the way down to the 21-yard line. Conroe takes the snap, quarterback rolls to his right, looking downfield. Tries to find Williams again, but well covered, and the pass incomplete. I believe it was Evangelister for College Park who caught Williams from behind on that big pass play to save the touchdown for the Cavaliers. Williams in shotgun, takes the snap. It's a play action pass across the middle, has his wide receiver open for the touchdown. Jordan Thomas with the reception. Jalen Williams with the touchdown pass. And Conroe takes the lead away from College Park, 23-21. Looking to add a point here with this point after try to make this a 3-point game. The hold is down and the kick is up. It's right down the middle. Conroe with 24 to College Park's 21. Both teams coming out of the half able to put some points on the board. And this is proving to be a very exciting game this afternoon at Woodforest Bank Stadium. So just a real easy passing catch for Conroe there on the score. Conroe ISD would like to thank our founding partners for their support: Shenandoah Municipal Development District, Richmond Realty Group, Consolidated Communications, Lone Star College, Artavia, CHI St. Luke's Health, the Woodlands Sports Medicine Center, and Sam Houston State University. So just about 6 minutes into our third quarter here. Conroe just took the lead back. They're up 3. The kickoff is up high, caught at the 27-yard line and advanced sideline to sideline on the 30 and brought down at the 30. College Park looking to respond to the Conroe score with some points of their own. Junior Ty Buckman behind center. It's a handoff to D'Angelo, who finds some running room up the middle and across the 35. About the 36-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd and 4 for the Cavaliers.
Mario Weatherspoon, number 99, will stop. That'll bring up 2nd down and 4. College Park with 2 wide receivers and 2 running backs in the backfield.
Hand off to D'Angelo up the middle. He's got some running room, plenty for a first down and almost to midfield. He'll be brought down at the 48-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Now this is an interesting play as the other running back goes in motion to create that option play. So in a way, you've got your triple option, and he goes with D'Angelo on the carry, but that's setting it up for the future here, where we might see the quarterback, running back option out of that formation. It's a quick pass to his left. Oh, the wide receiver is hit immediately, and it's an incomplete pass. That's a flag. The flag is late, but I think it's the right call, as this will be a targeting penalty or a defenseless receiver penalty. But he was hit immediately as the ball hit his hands. Mason Calmbrink, the intended target. Referees want to make sure they have this straight before we get the official call.
It is red hit the helmet and here hit the check.
They're picking up the flag and saying no call. Of course, loud disagreement coming from the Cavalier side of the stadium. So they'll operate from 2nd and 10. It's a handoff to D'Angelo up the middle. He's hit almost immediately. They'll give him 2 yards on that carry. And that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Ball spotted right at the middle of the field on the 50. And the Cavaliers want to keep this drive alive to answer Conroe's touchdown from the previous possession. D'Angelo in the backfield with Buckman. Slot receiver in motion in the backfield. This is going to be a screen pass to D'Angelo. He gets in the backfield looking for room to run. Not a whole lot. He manages to stay on his feet somehow, not brought down when it looked like he was, and then he fights his way for the first down. That was an amazing run from D'Angelo to just basically will that ball up to the 41-yard line. Enough for a fresh set of downs. So they break the huddle and come to the line with D'Angelo in the backfield. 2 wide receivers tied in on the right side of the line. Quarterback looks to his left. Pump fake and then goes deep. It's well covered. Gets some separation at the end, and it's a touchdown. Cavaliers. Pass complete to Alex Brigman, the junior wide receiver. Although there's a flag all the way back at the line of scrimmage. And it's going to go against College Park. My eyes were still on the end zone, so I missed the actual call, but I'm going to speculate that this is a holding call.
10-yard mark up for the holding.
And that takes the score off the board and puts College Park back in their own territory. They'll start at the 49. They'll get to repeat first down, but they need 20 to pick up the first down. From shotgun with D'Angelo in the backfield. Pitches it to D'Angelo, who takes around the right side. He's trying to get the edge, brought down at the 45-yard line. So a gain of 5 or 6 yards.
Cameron Hiller, number 4 on the stop.
They'll mark the ball at the 46-yard line on the Conroe side of the field.
2nd down and 15.
And College Park looking at 2nd and 15. Slot receiver in motion into the backfield. It's a handoff to D'Angelo. He makes a couple cuts, and then the play is blown dead. They say timeout Conroe prior to the snap. That's their first timeout of the half. Conroe ISD would like to thank the press box sponsors for this 2020 season. BJ's Restaurant, Portofino Shopping Center in Shenandoah, Buca de Beppo in the Portofino Shopping Center, Shenandoah, Buffalo Wild Wings, Portofino Shopping Center in Shenandoah, Spring Creek Barbecue in the Portofino Shopping Center in Shenandoah. Buffalo Chili's of Woodlands, College Park Chick-fil-A, Culver's in Conroe, HEB Conroe Market and Harper's Trace, Manny's Barbecue in Conroe, Mackenzie's Barbecue in Conroe, Raising Cane's at Conroe, the Woodlands and Rayford Road, Red Robin of the Woodlands, Russo's New York Pizzeria in Conroe, Spectrum in Oak Ridge, Texas Roadhouse, Conroe, Vernon's Country Catfish in Conroe, Wings and More, also in Conroe. Again, a special thanks to Domino's Pizza for sponsoring the press box tonight. We come out of the Conroe timeout, College Park. Ball on the Conroe 46. They need 15 yards for the first down. Quarterback keeper, he's got blockers, lowers his head, brings it up to the 40. And brought down at the 40-yard line. That'll bring up third down and 9 yards. So it looked like College Park had retaken the lead from Conroe on a touchdown pass, but that was negated by a holding penalty. And that's where they've been operating from on this series. The play clock is inside 5 seconds now, and they're not even at the line of scrimmage. So you have to imagine there's going to be a timeout. And that's what we've got. College Park has to use a timeout. That's their second of this second half. I'm not sure how much we're going to get on the arm flailing tube man cam. There we go. It's always a member of the band. All the credit goes to the band. There we go. It's a beautiful afternoon for football. The fans are enjoying themselves, and the band getting in on the action as well. All right, we come out of the timeout, looking at 3rd and 9, College Park. Need to get it to about the 31-yard line to keep this drive going. It looks like they put Hank Hudson in at quarterback. That handoff goes to D'Angelo, and he's about a yard short of the first down. And it will be 4th and 1. It looks like no hesitation on College Park's part. They're going to go for this. Hank Hudson, the senior quarterback, now behind center. Except he's going to line up wide right. And it looks like that might be number 11 with the snap. Actually 16, he's going to keep it. So a bit of a wildcat formation. That's Alex Brigman taking the snap and advancing the ball to the 27-yard line, and that's enough for a first down. Hank Hudson will stay in at quarterback, replacing Ty Buckman, who's taken most of the snaps today from behind center. Dylan D'Angelo in the backfield with Hudson. Play action pass, looking for the right corner of the end zone. It's thrown a little bit beyond his reach. Cody Mladenka, the tight end, the intended target, well defended, and he did his best to make sure that Conroe could not make this interception. as the throw was just a little bit off target. So it's 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Hudson in shotgun. Takes the snap, hands off to D'Angelo. D'Angelo running up the middle, lowers his shoulder and makes it to the 20. So that makes a manageable 3rd and about 3 yards. There is a Tiger down on the 20, so they'll stop the clock to attend to him. Our game day sponsor is Buckaloo Chevrolet. One brand, one dealership for 55 years. When you do business with Buckaloo, you're doing business with family. It's a better buy at Buckaloo in Conroe. So the player able to get off the field under his own power, and that's always great to see. So it's 3rd and 3. Tight formation with just one wide receiver to his right. It is a quarterback keeper. This again is 16 who took the snap, and he makes a cut and finds the end zone. Touchdown Cavaliers. Alex Brigman, the junior wide receiver, lines up behind center, takes the snap, and maneuvers his way into the end zone to give the Cavaliers a 27-24 lead. They'll look to make that a 4-point lead with this extra point. No hesitation on his part. He saw the light, he saw where he needed to go, and he got the ball into the end zone. Extra point kick is up right down the middle, giving College Park a 28-24 lead. We're just about through this 3rd quarter. 24 seconds left, and it has been nothing if not a very exciting high school football game this afternoon. So a decisive cut at the line of scrimmage to find that hole to the left side and able to take it right into the end zone. Alex Brigman with the score. He's been involved in the offense all day for the Cavaliers. Several lead changes, a couple of turnovers, a blocked field goal returned for a touchdown. Lots of action into this afternoon's game. It's been very enjoyable. The shadows are getting long. As we get ready for the Cavalier kickoff. Tigers have 2 back. They line up on the goal line as most of these have gone for touchbacks. And it looks like, why change a good thing? This one goes in the end zone. And the Tigers will start from their own 25-yard line. Jalen Williams' preferred target this game and for the season has been number 3, Lewis Williams. A couple of big connections this game between those two. Jordan O'Neal and Charles Kibble alternating in the backfield for Conroe. It's an empty backfield. Quarterback drops back, looks downfield, decides to keep it, scrambles up to the 30 and brought down at the 32-yard line. Comes up a little bit gimpy on that ankle. Jalen Williams that would be, but he seems okay. Gets the play from the sideline. They're going to let the clock go to zeros, and we will be getting ready for our 4th quarter here at Woodforest Bank Stadium. College Park Cavaliers have 28, Conroe Tigers 24. Tigers have the ball when we get back to action here in the 4th quarter. Air guitar cam. And a sad commentary on the state of rock and roll music when all we get on an air guitar cam Are people waving at the camera? There we go. We've got an air guitar. That woman knows what you're supposed to do when you see an air guitar camera pointed in your direction. We have a winner. Ball on their own 32-yard line. Slot receiver in motion. It's a handoff up the middle. Kibble with running room gets past several would-be tacklers and brought down at the 49-yard line. They'll actually put it at the 48. Plenty of yards for that first down. And the Tigers do set it down from their own 48-yard line. 3 wide receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Kibble in the backfield. Fakes the handoff to Kibble, keeps it, slips the first tackler, and brings it all the way down to the 35-yard line. So Jalen Williams, quarterback keeper, significant yardage, plenty for the first down. Conroe trying to respond to the Cavaliers' score with an ensuing score of their own. 1st and 10, 2 in the backfield, along with Williams. And this one is, I know it was a design play, but it nearly looked like a busted play with a lot of motion in the backfield, allowing College Park to get a couple men into that backfield and kind of blow the play up. So it's a loss of 2. That'll bring up 2nd and 12. No running room whatsoever. And Andrew Edmondson with the tackle for the Cavaliers. Shotgun snap. Williams back to pass, keeping his eyes downfield. He's dropped in the backfield for a sack. And I think they'll credit that sack to Edmondson. So a couple of big defensive plays for the Cavaliers forces Conroe into a 3rd and 16 from the 41-yard line. Running back Charles Kibble lines up wide to the left. Empty backfield. Williams dropping back to pass. Plenty of time. Looks across the middle, had his man, and it's through the hands of Jordan Thomas, the intended target. This will bring up a long 4th down and 16. Almost certainly a punting situation, but one of those punts that you want to angle and try to pin College Park back. Seems as though the Cavaliers are anticipating a kick to their left hash mark. The snap is kind of high. The punt is high, and a fair catch called for, and caught cleanly at about the 10-yard line. So a long field for the Cavaliers to navigate as they try to add to their 4-point lead here in the 4th quarter of action. An important district game for both teams. Cavaliers came in 2-0 in the district, looking to remain undefeated and improve to 6-1 overall. Conroe looking to make it their first district win of the year. They came in at 0-2 and 3-3 overall. Tight formation. Just 1 wide receiver to the right, quarterback keeper. He scrambles up the middle, and again, they're putting Alex Brigman, the wide receiver, behind center for several of these plays in the 2nd half. And he barrels his way to the 20-yard line, and they're signaling 1st down. So going with the Wildcat formation several times in this 2nd half has proven to be effective for the Cavaliers. Hank Hudson back in behind center, the senior quarterback. In shotgun, sharing the backfield with Dylan D'Angelo. It is a handoff to D'Angelo, who's met immediately in the backfield and brought down by Braden Jones. And we'll just call it no loss, no gain. 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Bring up 2nd down and 10.
Hudson gets the play from the sideline, enters the huddle. And they're at the line with 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right. It's a handoff to D'Angelo, who's brought down again immediately at the line of scrimmage. Zachary Horick with the tackle for the Tigers. D'Angelo had lots of room to run in the first half, and in fact for the first 3 quarters effective on the ground. Conroe looking to shut down the running game, keying in on D'Angelo the last couple of plays, and that's bringing up a 3rd and 11 deep in their own territory. We've got another Wildcat formation. He'll take the snap and keep it around the left or right side of the line. Gets plenty for the first down. Drops the shoulder at the end to get another 2 yards. That will be good for a first down, and they've got it all the way up to the 35-yard line. That's Brigman, who gets the call from the sideline when they want to take that Wildcat formation. Been effective operating back there. They're going to do it again. They like to run a tight formation on this with just 1 wide receiver to the right. And it looks like that's Hudson, the quarterback, who's actually lining up on the right side. Not as effective this time, just a 2-yard gain. Up to the 37.
Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8.
Hudson back behind center. D'Angelo in the backfield, tied up on the left side of the line. The quarterback pitch to D'Angelo. He's taking around the left side, looking for room to run. Can't find very much. Maybe gets a yard. And that'll bring up 3rd and 7. Conroe defense looking for a hold here as they trail by 4 with just about 6.5 minutes left in the game. Cavaliers looking for 7 yards to get a new set of downs and to keep this clock running as they're nursing the 4-point lead here. And the Wildcat formation again. Brigman with the snap, direct snap, gets it down to the 45-yard line. This is going to be very close to a first down depending on the actual spot. They're already signaling first down. So this formation has proven to be pretty effective for College Park in the second half, as they've moved junior wide receiver Alex Brigman behind center on several plays and running on the direct snap. They're on their own 45, but it's a new set of downs. Hudson in at quarterback. They're going to throw a flag before they can get this off. I'm not entirely sure what the call is going to be. They say no flag. The timeout came in time. So they're charging a timeout to College Park, which is their second of the half. Our game day sponsor is Buckaloo Chevrolet. Buckaloo Chevrolet is a proud sponsor because we support the community that has supported us for 55 years. Combine a great price with selection and great service. You've got a better buy at Buckaloo in Conroe.
The Woodlands Sports Medicine Center and San Houston State University. Thank you for your support of Conroe ISD.
We're in the fourth quarter, and we've got just over 5.5 minutes left to play. Cavaliers trying to hold on to their 28-24 lead to keep their district record undefeated. Conroe defense trying to get a stop on this series to give them a chance to notch their first district win on the season. Coming out of the timeout, ball's on the College Park 45-yard line. They'll go with 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right. Martinez with the handoff. He makes a spin move at the 50, brought down midfield.
Second down and 5.
Lane Odell, the Tiger, with the tackle on that play. Second down and 5 to go. Hudson in shotgun for College Park. Brendan Martinez, the running back, with the lead block. The handoff goes to Holden Rook. Takes it around the left side of the line. It's about 2 or 3 yards. Marked at the 47-yard line. And College Park looking at a 3rd and 2. Almost assuredly keeping it on the ground. Wildcat formation. Quarterback Hank Hudson lined up wide right. Brigman with the direct snap carry, and he gets it out to the 40-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Alex Brigman heavily involved in the second half, lining up at the quarterback position for several plays and getting positive yards on nearly every one, including some crucial first downs as the clock winds down inside of 4 minutes here. Handoff goes to number 7, makes a spin move at the line, avoids a couple of tacklers, and brought down at the 34-yard line. So Brendan Martinez, the sophomore running back, giving Dylan D'Angelo a breather. Now and again, D'Angelo is back out. As College Park's going to use a bit of this clock here, as we're now inside 3.5 minutes left to play. Ball security going to be a major thing as they try to keep the ball out of Conroe's hands. 2nd and 5. The handoff goes to D'Angelo. He has some running room up the middle. Enough for a first down before being brought down at the 25. Fresh legs for D'Angelo on this run, as he's been spelled by Martinez on a couple of plays. Ball at the 26-yard line. New set of downs. No hurry to get to the line as the clock ticks to about 2.5 minutes. Hudson in shotgun. D'Angelo, the running back, takes the handoff, met immediately in the backfield and brought down for a loss by Isaiah Hunter. And now a timeout. Conroe timeout. This is their 2nd timeout of the half. That'll leave them with 1. We're at 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the game. And they need a defensive stop here. If you have your mask on, you are on the emoji cam.
We thank you for your support of your respective schools and ask you to respect the policies of Conroe Independent School District, and please do not attempt to enter the playing field
That's a hard crowd cam to respond to with the emoji. All right, we're out of the timeout. It's a tight formation. This is the Wildcat formation they've been liking to run in the second half. Brigman, direct snap, keeper. They meet him in the backfield, fully expecting that. Joshua Archie, the linebacker with the tackle, and a loss of several yards. And Conroe using their final timeout to stop the clock at 2 minutes and 18 seconds. And College Park looking at a 3rd and 13. So this is a tough situation because you want the clock to run. You don't want to take a risky shot. You certainly don't want a turnover. You're up 4. Can you get enough yards to put it within range of your kicker to make this a 7-point game? So there's a lot to consider. And they've got a timeout to work with to make sure they get the call right. Cavaliers have the ball on the 32. From there, that's nearly a 50-yard field goal, so you know you have to get some positive yards. Hank Hudson will be behind center, so they're abandoning the Wildcat formation. D'Angelo in the backfield with him. A wide receiver on either side, tight end lined up on the right side. Wide receiver in motion, fake handoff to the wide receiver. D'Angelo keeps it up the middle, gets positive yardage. Brought down inside the 25-yard line at the 24. The clock will be moving, but it brings up 4th down. And it'll be 4th down and about 8 yards to go. College Park has no timeouts left. Conroe has no timeouts left. It appears that they're going to go for it on 4th down. This would be a 41-yard field goal, maybe a 42-yard field goal. They're not going to attempt it. They're going to try to pick up the 8 yards. We've got one of the most exciting plays of the game so far. Hudson back to pass, pump fake, brings it back, short arms it. It is a catch, actually. He gets it before it hits the turf, and that is just about going to seal this game. An incredible catch here. And all credit goes to Alex Brigman for making a fingertip grab and not allowing that ball to hit the turf. The clock is now going to be able to tick down. I would expect to see a victory formation kneel. Conroe can't stop the clock. It looks like we've got our final. And indeed we do, folks. The Cavaliers, in a very exciting district game, will be able to leave this afternoon's Wood Forest Bank Stadium with a 28-24 victory over Conroe. The Cavaliers will improve to 6-1 and 3-0 in the district. That ties them for the top spot, along with the Woodlands, who are 3-0, although College Park's overall record is 1 win better. Conroe, meanwhile, will drop to 3-4 and 0-3 on district play. So that's the final snap of the game, and it is official, 28-24. College Park Cavaliers, your winner. And it was a wild and enjoyable afternoon here at Wood Forest Bank Stadium. We appreciate everybody for joining us. And don't forget to continue checking in with us as we stream live from Wood Forest Bank Stadium. Lots of great district games coming up. Thank you for joining us. And be safe and be kind to one another.
Act.